I found my new favorite dessert. Anywho. Look at that, vibration. Honage. Cool down. Look what you started.
Everybody else, I would have not known about
that. Oh yeah, I was asked to do it by Nicole. And Trevor, I got one quick question. So, if you could meet your Japanese counterpart, which character would you like to meet?
The guy who played Shiru Mibu in Soul Shaker.
Okay.
He was the first kind of Han Solo character that I played, and I would love to, and apparently, from what I've heard, I played this guy's characters a lot.
Really?
I've heard, yeah.
That's so cool! Oh my god. And I have to ask you, how the heck did you end up in Kid vs. Kat? That show is like cracked up hilarious.
Well, you know,
if I showed this to my mom, she'd be like, oh my god, you met him?
Yes, Kid vs. Kat is a relay show we do in Vancouver, and I just we did a not a pilot. We did a like a animatic promo thing for them to try and pitch it and sell it, and they just liked what I did in that. And so when they got hired to do the show, they said, "Bring them back." So,
That's awesome. I'm really glad you came down here to see again.
Indeed, thank you.
No problem.
I guess I kind of have two questions.
Yes.
One, I never see any voice actors like cosplay when they go to conventions. Why? Why don't they try dressing up as the characters they voice act? Why not try that? Because I always thought it would be cool like if you voice out like one of your voice actors come in and dress up as them and act like them.
Well,
It would.
I don't think any of us have the time or the motivation or the know-how.
The patience.
Patience. We don't want to sweat all weekend. I know that. Another thing for me personally, I just don't look like any of my characters. I mean, maybe I could do Ox King. I look like the narrator from Dragon Ball Z.
You just turn invisible and you're good.
Resemblance, yeah.
The PA. We'll use the PA.
But if I had to cosplay, if I had the means and someone who could throw it together, and I'd probably dress as Ganju. Because I kind of look like him, I guess. I have to shave the goatee. But,
There you
and
go.
everyone who dresses as Ganju always says, like, that it's comfortable. The outfit looks very airy and like, oh, good. You can breathe in it. You're not just constricted like I saw the Akamaru walking around. It's like, you can imagine how sweaty that poor person is having
Yes.
to...
Hinata.
It's always make you sweaty unless you like install like a little CPU fan inside.
And then.
That's usually what first effects do.
Yeah.
And then went to change bathroom trade Hinata.
Yeah. And then what's your favorite line you've ever done in any anime? And can you imitate that for us? For the lovely viewers.
Well, it's usually pretty simple just because I've said it so many times. Next time on Dragon Ball Z!
Yeah!
Vegeta's power level goes over 9,000.
Okay. I'm gonna ask the same two questions I asked. I'm gonna ask you. If you could cosplay any character you voice act, and you had the time, you had the patience, you had the money, who would you cosplay? And why?
Alpha Q from Transformers Energon. 3 henchmen.
And you voice acted him, huh?
Yes, I did.
Was it worth it?
Absolutely.
And what's your favorite line you've ever your favorite line you've ever said for a character, and can you imitate it for us?
A character named Shiro Mibu in Soul Taker. He just blows the hell out of a bunch of robots, and his friends look up at him, and he says, "Why send flowers when you can say it all with guns?"
It always That is so awesome. Oh. And then maybe you can sign my tag too.
Cool.
Might as well. That makes Yeah.
I'm a puppet.
Alright, we're gonna have to kick you guys out for the attendees if you're attendees.
He feels old if you say Mister.
Blame my mom. She makes you call her.
There we go.
Thank you.
Well, it is polite.
Very good. Popular in life.
There we go, like, just call me that. I'm like, okay, this is weird. but okay.
That has to be the best part.
Be sure to come back.
Thank you.
It'll be awesome.
Flag if you put that on YouTube. No worries. Out of all these characters, who would you go on a date with? It depends on what I look like. Regardless of what you look like. Like if you actually got to meet the character and go on a date with them.
The one that would be the most fun to go with would be him, because he'd be too busy blushing and freaking out.
But you
He'd
can't
just
tell
be
me.
like, he'd just be like, it's boring. Carl would just sit there and stare at you. He'd just be like,
You know what the
Yeah.
funny thing is? You can barely tell that Knuckles would
Ella would
blush.
do the same. Yeah. Deidara is gay, so that won't happen. And Naruto would just be too annoying.
I would just making out with Naruto going to
And plus, I'm Naruto, so that doesn't make
Okay, but that leaves you with Yugi.
Yuki's too young.
And the Pharaoh's too old.
Way too old.
He's not your type.
Plus him and Teo's got this thing going on.
Dude, half our income goes into shower gel and like hair dye and
Hair cement.
hair cement.
Hooray for hair cement.
Cha-cha.
And out of this whole mess here, 2 keys.
That's the... And wait,